There are easy guitar riffs that anyone can learn how to play, and this song is one of them. Are you ready? All right, let's get rocking. So this is a song by the great power band, rock band called AC/DC. Some of the first songs I ever learned was by AC/DC, and the funny thing is it's still the case now with a lot of students of mine. This is a great first song, or one of the first songs you can learn to kind of work on your power chords. There really isn't much to it. There's mostly just two chords. There is a third one that connects the dots in there a little bit. We're going to go over that for a second. But the two chords you're mainly using is the E power chord. What I'm doing there is I'm taking my pointer finger and it's on the second fret, and I'm pressing down on the 5th and the 4th strings and the open E. Those, all right? The other one is the A, which looks exactly the same, except we shift down one set of strings, and now my finger is pressing down on the 3rd and 4th string on that 2nd fret. So it's kind of like pressing a button, and the open A. So I'm not hitting this E, I'm going. So there's E, and here's A. Those are primarily the only two chords you're hitting. The only other one that you're going to hit is a G chord. This G chord is played right here. Power chord. It's only used just a couple times, but it's a power chord. What I'm doing here is I'm putting my pointer finger on that 3rd fret, which is the G note. Ring finger goes on the 5th fret on the 5th string. That's a D note. And the little finger is right underneath that ring finger on the same fret, except we're on the 4th string. And all the other strings are muted by these fingers here. They kind of get a little bit lazy, so we don't hear them. And that's the G chord. When you're playing these two, at least if you're beginning, keep your right hand, if you can, somewhere behind the bridge when you're playing the chord. I'm going to show you a muting technique that you're going to need to do after that, but primarily keep it here. Once you get a little bit more experience, if you want to take your hand off, go ahead and do it. But if you're just starting out, I like to have everybody keep their hands close to the bridge here and keep it on behind the saddles to kind of give a little more control over your picking, so you kind of get used to it. Then later on, when you're really comfortable, then you can take your hand off. But bottom line is you want to play this thing clean still. There's some great muting going on in this song too. So when I hit the E chord, I stop. And the stops are used by both my right hand. I like to put my right hand and just basically put them right on the strings, and the unused fingers just rest on top of the string. It's just my way of I just like to mute it that way. And you stop the notes from ringing. Then there's in between, you're going to hit just this G note, not the chord, but the note with your middle finger. That's that on the 6th string there, that 3rd fret. We're off to the A, then back to that, and in between all those, there's the muting. For most of that, this part here is not, there's no muting in there, but you can kind of see where the muting is. Make sure you get that worked out, because that's half of what makes that song really cool. The chorus is just the opposite. So basically I'm just going from the A to that G note to the E and stopping. And then the G, that little G power chord, kind of connects both the verse and the chorus on both sides of it. So the verse, we're going to go. So you play that last one, and then coming out of the chorus, there you go. That's really kind of how TNT works. That's really it. There's more later to the song. You can work on that another time. This video is just to kind of get you going and play a really cool riff by AC/DC called TNT. So truly, rock on.